Make commute smoother by incorporating one of the best lightweight laptops currently on the market. The very slight heft of these machines makes them super portable and travel-friendly. Some of the laptops on this list even weigh under 2 pounds, allowing for more convenient storage in your carrying case of choice. We've listed down the top 5 best lightweight laptops and their key features, plus the things to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Links to all products mentioned in the video are available in the description. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, blumoo.com. Number 5. HP Spectre X360. Photo editors have similar needs to video editors, though they may be able to save a little money by not completely maxing out their laptop's processing performance. The Spectre X360 from HP is a versatile 2-in-1 device that gives photo editors the touchscreen and stylus control of a tablet, a distinct advantage when working with a certain kind of editing software, and combines it with the power of a full-size keyboard of a laptop. An Intel Core i7 processor and 20 GB of available memory ensures that complex editing programs won't slow down your machine, and the 15-inch display with eye-popping 4K resolution lets you see every detail in your photographs. It also has 512 GB of SSD memory, so you'll have plenty of room even for libraries of large image files. The 15.6-inch 4K IPS display is beautiful, but it isn't perfect. We found the display to be remarkably crisp and the colors to be rich and bold. We had no trouble making out fine details when watching movie trailers on YouTube or testing out games, and the colors really pop. The viewing angles are also excellent, which is really important in a 2-in-1 that people may need to look at from just about any direction. While we found the display to be plenty bright for use in most lighting conditions, it isn't as bright as we would like to see for usage outdoors and under direct sunlight. A number of competitors offer significantly brighter options, but more on that later. The Spectre X360 brings a lot to the table. The beautiful 4K display is big enough to get real work done, and the keyboard features full-size keys throughout, including the numeric pad. The keys feel nice and snappy with excellent travel and no mushiness. We found the keyboard to be quite comfortable for long typing sessions. Number 4. Razer Blade Stealth. The Razer Blade Stealth 13 is, on paper, the laptop that I've been waiting for my entire life. I'm more of a desktop workstation type of person most of the time because the majority of my work involves video editing, design, and motion graphics. And when I'm not using my computer for work, I'm probably using it for games. All this to say, it's not really feasible for me to forgo a desktop entirely in favor of a laptop. So my ideal laptop finds a happy medium between portability and performance. When I heard about the Razer Blade Stealth 13, my ears perked right up. A lightweight, portable ultrabook that still manages to fit an Intel Core i7 and a more competitive discrete graphics card such as the NVIDIA GTX 1650 under the hood sounds like exactly what I want in a laptop. Unfortunately, in an effort to check every box Razer thinks consumers want, they missed the bigger picture and created a bit of an ergonomic nightmare. The Razer Blade Stealth 13 is a one-of-a-kind, high-performance ultrabook that's awkward and painful to actually use in practice. Let's take a look at Razer's successes and failures in this pint-sized powerhouse. The left side of the device features a Thunderbolt USB-C port, a USB 3.1 Type-A port, and a headphone jack. The right side features a non-Thunderbolt USB-C 3.1 Gen 2 port and a second USB 3.1 Type-A port. This is an incredibly generous assortment of ports to find on a 13-inch Ultrabook today, many of which are down to just 2 USB-C ports. I have to give credit to Razer for this more sensible layout. The version of the laptop I tested, with the GTX 1650, weighs in at 3.13 pounds. Not exactly featherweight for its size, but light enough to never really make portability an issue. Asking for a lighter laptop would probably mean sacrificing the graphics card or using cheaper materials, so I'd much prefer to keep things as they are. Opening up the laptop reveals a matte 16:9 ratio 1920 by 1080p display featuring incredibly small bezels on the left, right, and top, but an incredibly large area of dead space beneath the display itself. I wonder if a 16:10 display could have been squeezed into this extra space, expanding the productivity capabilities just a hair. Number 3. Microsoft Surface Pro X. First, Microsoft completely redesigned the pen into more of a draftsman-style pen and renamed it the Slim Pen. Second, the pen now sits in a hidden channel along the top edge of the keyboard. Like other type cover keyboards, the signature keyboard also magnetically and securely clips into the bottom edge of the Surface Pro X and then folds the first 3/4 of an inch of its body against the Surface Pro X screen. It's in that folded space that the Slim Pen hides and charges. No more replaceable battery. I think this is a good idea, but the execution leaves a little something to be desired. For some reason, the keyboard no longer feels as securely married to the screen. I can literally wiggle the keyboard back and forth, and if I carry the Surface Pro X just by the screen, the fold opens up, exposing the Slim Pen. The pen never fell out, but it was disconcerting. I've spent years using Surface Pros and absolutely love how the type covers hug the screen. It makes for a secure typing, carrying, and lappability experience. It's just not the same with the Surface Pro X, and I think the design needs a little more polish. Aside from some keyboard design issues, I enjoyed using the Surface Pro X. The 13-inch screen is lightweight and thin, so thin in fact that Microsoft finally can't fit the classic USB 3 port. Instead, I got a pair of USB-C ports, and lucky for me, I have enough USB 3 to USB-C dongles to make it work. This is also the first Surface Pro to skip the 3.5mm headphone jack. Most of us have Bluetooth headphones these days, and I had no trouble connecting my Apple AirPods Pro to the Surface Pro X. Number 2. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Designed with business in mind, the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon prioritizes efficiency, versatility, and security. And at only 2.5 pounds, it combines a lightweight and portable frame with a 14-inch FHD display, making it easy to carry on your commute and large enough that you won't miss your office monitor. This model of the ThinkPad X1 Carbon comes with a 6th-gen Intel Core i5 processor that's powerful enough to handle everyday business applications while preserving precious battery life. Its 8GB of memory allows for much-needed multitasking, and 512GB of SSD storage provides plenty of room for large files and software packages. Lenovo is also taking security seriously by including a touch fingerprint reader. Biometric authentication is becoming increasingly popular as a security measure and can give you some extra peace of mind when storing sensitive information on your work computer. Number 1. Dell XPS 13. Anybody who once wielded a big, clunky, plasticky Dell laptop might be surprised to discover that the company makes some darn fine, slim, and sleek premium laptops these days. The Dell XPS 13 is one of the highlights. It's a super polished, alluring laptop that offers some optional additional perks, and it packs in a lot more flair than your typical costly Apple or Microsoft-made laptop. Better yet, it does so with one of the smallest footprints we've seen for a laptop with a 13-inch display. It's the little flourishes that we appreciate about the look of the Dell XPS 13, including the beveled edges of the aluminium, the little gap left in each upper corner when the screen is closed, and the large ridge-like rubber feet that help keep the laptop firmly in place when in use. The Dell XPS 13 doesn't just feel like a facsimile of the other premium competition, and that's a distinctive edge that helps set it apart from the pack. It has a luxurious panache to it, cramming an incredibly high-resolution 4K display into a 13.3-inch frame might seem excessive, but wow, this is a stunning screen. At 331 pixels per inch, it's noticeably crisper than such as the MacBook Pro, and it's plenty vibrant as well. The 4K display is also a touchscreen in case you want to get hands-on, although Dell also offers standard 1080p non-touchscreens on the newer XPS 13. Did this video help you find what you were looking for? If so, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Have a good day.